Carl Rogers famously said, "The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I can change." In the world of manifestation, this translates into when I accept where I am, everything changes and I get what I want. Because as we look around, there's this moment of us becoming bitter, upset, manifestation is not working, I'm not doing enough. And all of this is just control, efforting. And we effort because we've been taught that that's how you do it. That's how you get anything in life. We want to be approved of. We want to know that we're doing enough because we care, right? We care. That's why we're manifesting. We want the outcome. And so naturally, that leads into us feeling not enough, feeling like we should do more, and everything that I'm doing is not working. So, that means life is denying me. God is not in my corner. The universe is saying no. And then we get mad at God. We get mad at manifestation. We say, "Oh, forget about it. This is too hard. I should just accept. I should just be okay with what is. I should just, be patient. Divine timing. It's Mercury retrograde." And so all of this is not productive. It actually pauses the momentum. In fact, sometimes it pulls us back. And we think, "Oh, okay, I gotta work harder on my beliefs. I have to try harder. I have to do more processes. I have to manifest harder," right? Maybe this person knows better. Maybe this is what I should be into. And all this time, all we had to do is just calm and soothe the resistance. But here's what's so interesting. I was talking to a friend yesterday who was rather upset about something. And I was in a very good place, hopeful, balanced, happy with life place. So when I was offering soothing, that soothing was not gonna work for him because he was not there. It was just too big of an emotional jump. He was at a -100. I was trying to bring him to a +20, right? I wasn't even trying to be positive of a +100. And so he told me that's not helpful. And I thought to myself, how interesting. I've had moments in my life like that too. When I'm sharing something, for example, my mom will try to calm me down and I get upset at her because she doesn't understand. Silly Mira. But the truth is, that all along, it was just too much of an emotional jump. So when I'm so painfully, bitterly, angrily, helplessly aware of what I don't want, and let's call it like it is, social media is so good at triggering us. I mean, life is good at triggering and putting right into our faces exactly what we want, but it's being denied and so forth. So this is the shadow, right? The shadow aspect coming up. But so when we so clearly know what we don't want, it's a very, very good idea to recognize it for what it is rather than get pulled into the emotions. Abraham Hicks has this wonderful process called pivoting. And gosh, forever ago, I had a notification on my phone come and notify me every morning at 9 a.m. And the notification said, "Pivot!" exclamation. Actually, it was 3 exclamations because one is never enough, right? And so, the process of pivoting is very simple. Being aware of what I don't want means I am aware of what I do want, and then allowing my emotions to slowly and easily build into the direction of what I do want. So here's an example. A woman is trying to get pregnant, And she is very much into, I want to manifest this. And she's trying and she's doing IVFs. And then she sees somebody's baby announcement on social media. And so guess, of course, you know exactly where she goes. She goes into bitterness and self-pity. She goes into why them, why her, why not me? She's not prettier than me. She's nothing special compared to me. God, why are you giving her the dream and I don't get the dream? I've seen this, you understand the example, right? I've seen this example show up very often when I work with women manifesting their partners. It always starts there, because if they were able to manifest it on their own, right, the dream relationship, they would have done it already. So it often happens they walk somewhere or somewhere on social media and they see this gorgeous guy and this woman, and the bitterness, the frustration, the anger comes out. Why her? Look at her. Why not me? Poor me. I'll never get what I want. And so pivot, right? So we're aware of this thing, of this person who gets what we want. And now we want to slowly acknowledge and be like, all right, well, this is clearly an example of me being very aware of not wanting to be without a child, not wanting to be single anymore. And so then the job is to build up the positive. The job is to soothe my fears and to remind myself, really, the work that I'm thinking that I should be doing is actually already done. I've already lived life. I already decided I want the relationship. I already decided I want the babies. I already decided I want the abundance. Everything has shown me that. And so now I want to know that my primary job is actually to do whatever comes up in the moment. But not even that. My primary job is to actually find a way to feel good, to enjoy the moment, to trigger that magical activity of the universe. The best way we can trigger that is to enjoy the moment, to really be present, to really find the gratitude, to really find the good, to really find how is it in this moment I have that love I desire, I have that abundance I desire. And the relaxation, the letting go of the struggle, the letting go of I need to make it happen. And because that is really what triggers the magical activity, right, of the universe. And so that's the acceptance. I accept that this is where I am. And so I'm just going to accept how in this moment I'm being met and I'm being loved and I'm being given and everything is here. And I'm just going to enjoy what is available. And this is where we also come into trust, right? You've heard me say this before and I'll say it a million more times. We don't need to trust that we don't need to trust that it's we don't need to learn how to trust what the universe will do for us or not do for us, right? Like learning to trust is an exercise that we'll forever do. We don't need to learn to trust. We just need to choose what we're trusting in. So in the moment I see bitterness in my heart, that I am not as abundant, or bitterness that I don't have the relationship, but this other anonymous woman I met on the street does have the relationship. That moment is me trusting that it's not mine, right? Like I'm using my life force creative energy to say, I'm trusting it's never going to happen for me. That's why the pivoting, right? That's why all we want to do is just catch this moment and say to ourselves, wait a minute, by me being angry, upset, frustrated, infuriated, livid, helpless, I am really just saying and using my life force energy to say, I trust this is never going to be mine. And then I'm reacting to my own trust, right? But is this what I want to trust in? That's the pivoting. No. I know what I want. I want the relationship. I want the babies. I want the abundance. So I am 100% choosing to trust what I want. So not learning to trust, that's not our job. Our job is to literally moment to moment basis keep choosing what I want. And so I accept this is where I am. This is not God denying me. This is not God saying you are not worthy of it. This is not God saying you need to work harder to prove it to yourself. More so to me that you're worthy and that you really want it and that you deserve it. No, none of it. This is me just saying, all right, I'm just going to love my moment. This is it. In this moment, I'm safe. My needs are met. There are, even if it's not directly how I want it, for example, a relationship, it's not the man of or the woman of my dreams, but the love is here, right? Like I'm surrounded by so many other sources of love and connection, and I'm going to celebrate and I'm enjoying them and I'm loving them. And so I just accept. I accept it's not being a denial of me being denied of what I want. I don't need to get angry or bitter. It's mine. It's coming. It's on its way. In fact, I don't even need to learn how to trust that it's coming. It's coming. I'm just going to enjoy my life because miracles happen in a split second. Miracles literally occur in an instant. And at one moment I'm wondering, is God denying me? And then the next moment the miracle happens and I'm the happiest ever. So I'm just going to enjoy my moment. That's the part of manifestation, the manifestation process where we just trust and chill and love what is. And we involve ourselves with other people and in good experiences and service and love and appreciation. And right, like we just live our lives and we just accept, but not from bitterness. We just accept it's coming. God knows. God knows what's in my heart. God wants to fulfill that desire. I am the beloved for the divine. And it's not about deserving. I already decided that I'm worthy. And just as I chill, just as I trust it's coming, just as I trust that it's ordained for me, just as I trust that it's mine, I can just relax in this moment and I can enjoy my life. And whatever I feel inspired to do, this is inspired action, right? I just do it. And because I trust it's coming, because I trust in the divine, I trust in the goodness of the universe, I trust that it's ordained for me because I've already decided that, because I'm chill and comfortable right now where I am, then I just take action. And lo and behold, that action is going to turn out to be the exact thing that triggers the miracle or is part of a huge orchestration of chains of events. But it doesn't matter. I'm not doing what I'm doing for the purpose of actually triggering my miracle. No. I'm doing what I'm doing because I love it, because it's enough. And that's how I trust that what I can do is enough, right? It's not about brave, heroic actions in order to prove that I really deserve what I want. No, I do it because I cannot think of anything better to do with my life. And when I scan what's available and possible, this is what I feel excited to do, so I just do it, and I'm loving it. And by the way, as I'm going on this rampage, I sincerely hope that those of you who know how to tap are tapping. And that's how we do it. That's how we move the energy. That's how we pivot. That's how we actually bring ourselves back to hope and faith. And much like in the tarot, the star card is about hope and faith, and there's a giant star over the woman's head We know, as I find hope, I know I'm God's beloved. I know that there's a big, shining, bright star above me, and everything is in my favor, and everything is working out for me. And what I want is on its way to me. I absolutely trust it. I trust the universe to bring it to me. I trust myself. Gosh, I trust my life. I look at all the good things that are happening to me and for me. I'm really loving my life. That's why I'm just accepting where things are, because right here, right now, I'm so full on life that that thing which I'm thinking I want, I feel I have it. I feel so full. It's so present within me. That's why I'm so satisfied right now. I feel so fulfilled right now. And I'm just so grateful. This feels so good, so natural, so amazing, so wonderful, so beautiful. I mean, I can just keep going with this, but I'm really in love with my life right now. And so I'm just going to go do the next thing that I feel inspired to do. And I know it's enough. And I know the universe is working behind the scenes for me. And I'm just really much like a Christmas morning or my birthday celebration. I know gifts are coming. And I'm just already excited and delighted. But it doesn't even matter because right now I just feel so good. I hope as I guided you on this rampage of feeling good, you are feeling all the good vibes. So reach out to me. Let's coach and work one-on-one so that you are manifesting what you want faster, and so that you really feel constantly in this energy of life is absolutely amazing. And I will be seeing you soon.